I've never had this happen to me in my life.
Right.
Not even an argument or a fight.
That's what she did say. She's like, for whatever reason.
To pull a gun on me, bro, I don't want to talk to her. I don't feel safe. She could be setting me up to kill me tomorrow.
Man, that gave me yesterday. Man, that had me stealing all motherfucking night.
You know, Mr. Charles, I like to help you, but you got to help yourself. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about, man?
You know, Mr. Charles like to help a damsel in distress.
A damsel? You pay bitch, this entrap me. This entrap me.
Yes, sir. Back with another one, man. I appreciate y'all. I've been seeing my views going up, so I'm gonna keep dropping these things. Today, right here, I got one, man. This a crazy one right here, man. Some real big bite activity going on. Don't get me wrong now. I like me some big bites too. You know what I'm saying? They all right in my category. They all right with me. You know what I'm saying? But there's some real big back stuff going on, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Oh, there's her right here? Yeah. Okay. Just stand right here. So what happened? Let me just go check with her real quick. Okay. 41 or 49. Fiance's gonna be outside waiting by my car. I'm gonna check by the female. Everything's under control right now.
That's great.
Oh yeah, now make sure y'all like now. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell now. Don't forget now. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you hit that bell.
You good? You good. You told me you put it up, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So what happened?
Thank you.
All right.
I was outside with an ex-mutual friend of ours, a female friend. They were friends before me and him were friends.
Okay.
He don't want me talking to her.
Okay. Is she still here? Or?
No,
Okay,
I made her leave because he started the bullshit.
Okay.
So I came in the house to talk to him about the bullshit, and he started tripping. I'm taking my shit. You don't need this. Fuck you. This. I was like, my nigga, leave.
Right.
Please go. Just go, because we've been here before.
And this was outside or this was inside? Like right here, like what we doing?
Yeah, like this type shit. I'm like, my God, go, because he's not. Right, you know what I'm saying? He recently moved out for buying shit like this. I'm like, just go.
Okay.
I locked the door. I brought the kids in the house. I told him to go. Take what you got and go. He tried to snatch the TV out the wall. He took the TV out the room. We went half on everything in this apartment.
Okay.
So as you can see, it already looks divorced because he got half the shit already.
Okay.
So we in this makeup shit state, whatever.
Fellas, see, y'all going half on stuff and all that though. You ain't gonna be able to take that stuff, bro. Just leave that junk, man. Like they say, sometimes you gotta pale a bill up out of your life. You know what I'm saying? In that situation, you should just let her have the TV. You just trying to be petty, bro. You really trying to be petty, man? Just let that little TV go, man. TV's cheap right now. You can't even pawn no TV at the pawn shop and get some real money, man. TV's real cheap right now. You could have left that TV, man.
Shit just went left. I told him to leave. He wouldn't leave. He tried to kick down the door. He quit kicking down the door and came through the fucking window.
So how long ago did you leave?
He's still.
No. I'm saying from the
breakup, the original breakup in July.
From the video on the right, that's her baby daddy right there. He looked pretty big. And you climbing through windows, bro, to get TVs, man. Leave that goddamn TV there, man.
So he has anything in here still? That's his?
He has some clothes in here.
Anything? Okay. So he went through the window.
Kids.
Okay. So what was it? Where'd you fire the weapon at?
That way.
Did it go through anything that you know of?
No, it didn't hit anything. It didn't go up. I went and double checked. And you can check it.
Yeah, that's what we got. So which way did it go?
This way, because when he closed my door.
Yeah. Well, he won't. Just tell me, because I can't leave him out there just in case.
Right. When I fired it, I was standing about right here. So I don't see anything. I don't see any holes.
Is that right there?
This right here.
Okay.
Now that is his. It's in his name.
The gun?
Yeah, it's in his
Okay.
name.
So let me ask you, why is it that you fired it?
Because he came. You see him?
I do see it. I just need to know again. Tell me the reason.
I was scared.
She said, do you see him? That's a big girl now. I ain't gonna lie, I like me some big girls too. But that's a big girl, though, boy. You like a defensive end or something, man. One thing about it, what they say, big bites get cracked. Yeah, big bites get cracked now.
Literally, I was scared.
And that's when he came through the window?
There's some big bites out here
Was it
getting
this
cracked.
one or the other one?
No, the room window.
Did he break it or anything like
I
that?
don't think so. It's already, the lock on it is already kind of...
So the reason why I asked you is how much of his stuff is still here, because technically by law, right, if he's on the lease or he still has stuff here, well, if he's not on the lease, that's still a civil issue because we're not going to verify like, hey, how long he's been here, I mean, all this stuff. But if he still has stuff in here and y'all were in the process of moving out, technically.
That's another thing, fellas. See, that's why we be in these situations. I ain't gonna say we, because I don't be in that situation, but that's why men be in those situations, because, man, for one, your credit don't be right. So you're in your baby mama house up under Section 8 of HUD. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do better, man. Make sure y'all get y'all credit fixed. And make sure you be on that lease. Y'all trying to get these cheap rents and stuff, man. Make sure you be on that lease. So that way you won't be having situations like that where you 6 foot something climbing in the window trying to get some TVs out. You know what I'm saying? You're on that lease, they can't kick you out.
Speaking, if you take the lease out, he still has access to the apartment. Okay? Unless you legally evict him or the apartments evict everybody in the apartments. But that's not our part. That's their part. Our part is, hey, this is a family matter. He said he could leave, that's fine, but if he still has access to, if he still has things inside here, you told me he used to live here, it was his place of residence, he could still come inside. Now if it's
41 Edward 44
so when that happens, when you say he's scared for your life, if you say he's coming in through here, if he was here to cause harm to you, and that's what you're telling me, you're justifying the reason why you did that, that's a different thing, right?
Now we've had our share of,
Right, but there was no hits today. It was all verbal.
It was all verbal and
okay.
real close contact.
Okay.
That's why I went and got his.
And so when you did that, what happened?
41 Edward 17, no more records.
He went out the window?
Okay.
Okay. All right. You got Chadi with you?
I can go get
Yeah, please.
For one, man, that's real toxic, man. Once guns get involved and all that, I can't even trust you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna really take me out. You were just warming up that first time. The next time it might be up in my body.
For now, I'm under control. For now, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I am. I'll give it right back to whoever it belongs to.
He's here on scene.
This yours? It's yours? He said it's yours. Is it yours? Okay, it's registered? Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Busting at you with your own gun.
Oh, thank you.
He's supposed to have maybe Class C status or something like that.
No, so she did shoot inside in the direction of like the bathroom and all that, away from him, because apparently they're going through it. He's been out for 2 weeks now. They're just going back on because she was talking to some mutual friend that he doesn't want her talking to. So she did close the door and she tried to get in. He still has stuff inside. That was his place of residence, even though he's on the lease. But he went through the window, and when that happened, she's like, "Get the fuck out!" and shot it, and he just came back out and stayed out here.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
41 boy 21 checking.
Under control.
All right. Thank you.
You got the neighbors all up there. You know they in your business. See, that's why, man, you're going to be having an argument. Keep that junk quiet. You know what I'm saying? Now you letting everybody in your business. Then they see you with them again. They be like trying to talk trash about you. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't even worth it.
Has this ever happened before? Yeah. How long ago was it that we got involved with anything?
What do you mean?
Like anything with your family? Anything? Has it been recent? Like anything that we've ever been out here for family violence?
Never.
First time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
We don't have these issues. We usually are able to walk away.
Okay.
For whatever reason, the last few arguments we have has been 0 to 100 and 0.22 to 0.6 seconds. For real, like it was not supposed to get to this point. I asked him to leave. We could have reconvened tomorrow on some other shit.
And usually that does happen, but today it just happened to just go sideways.
Okay. And like I told him, I just want you to leave. If you want to make get your shit, come and get your shit. Leave me the fuck alone right now. Right now.
So what would you want to happen today?
I need him to go. We can reconvene on a different date and time.
Okay.
And whatever the fuck else is in here that he claims he can get. But right now, it's not gonna happen. And him showing up without somebody else here.
So like I told you earlier, and I can talk in front of her. I just I just want to make sure nothing. So like I told you earlier, so technically because even though y'all had y'all's own verbiage as far as him leaving and he's been gone for 2 weeks. Or 2 months. Okay, it's still his technically the place of residence. If he still had things in here and y'all were a thing back in 2 months ago. So that's why I want you to understand unless you legally evict him, right? Because if he says he pays light, he gets his cell phone, whatever bills he pays, if they come to
they all in my name.
Okay. Well, let me go talk to him.
Fellas, stop that now. I'm gonna get some bills in my name. My name gonna be on that lease. You ain't gonna be putting me out.
First, to see what he says.
I leave, you can have all that stuff, man. I don't want no TV. What I'm gonna do with it?
And then we'll go from there. But if it goes the way that it's usually gonna go, he can come inside the house and get whatever he needs at any time. Now, if you want us here while we're here now, since all you want to do is just tell him to go, then I would just advise you. I can't make you, but just advise, hey, since we're here, tell him to get what he wants. Now, he can't get like a couch. He can't get a TV because
that's what he wants.
Well, yeah, something like that. Then I'll tell him. I'll tell him if you want clothes, like your necessities, toiletries and shit like that, you can get. But TV, sofas, all that. That you would have to go to court if you want to go through the legal system.
And again, like I said, we went half on everything in this bitch. So he's
all right, so I haven't talked to him yet, so I'm going to see what he says, because it depends on what he says also. Even though he did come through the window, he technically can if it's his established residence.
Even though he got a lease somewhere else?
Correct, because you've allowed him to be in here. Now, mind you, yes, he's not on the lease here, and you can legally say that, but it has nothing to do with Texas law when it comes to family. Correct. Correct. That's everything with them, like the apartment complex. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right. Okay.
See, fellas, get your name on that lease, man.
So what's up, man? So what happened?
We got into argument. Sir, I know I'm big, but I'm not physical.
Okay. Both of y'all big.
I've never done that.
Okay.
Never even came at her aggressively.
So she didn't claim any of that either.
Okay.
AC on 50, ceiling fan on, and 2 of them garage fans.
I made a man
y'all doing?
And then she ended up coming to my truck and taking something out of my truck and going in the house with my PlayStation.
Okay.
So I went through my kid's window, which was open, and that's when she fired the shot. And so, like, I wasn't even in the same room with her. She was in the living room. I'm coming through the kids' room. She fired the shot before I even. So I know you feel threatened. You know what I'm saying?
She never said anything like "don't come in" or anything like that.
Nothing. She was just arguing. She was like just yelling at me. You know what I'm saying? Like being hysterical. I go in the house. She fired the shot, bro. Like, you fired the shot in the house with our kids, bro. She's like, yeah, and started pointing at me like I'm gonna hit you 2 next. And I'm like, with my own gun, bro. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, I feel threatened. And she was on the phone with the dispatcher trying to make it seem like I was trying to do something to her. He's 6'4", 300 pounds. I'm scared for my life.
So when that happened, you just walked out. I mean, you just crawled out the window again?
I walked out. Like, whatever.
And you've been here since I got here?
Yes, sir. I've been sitting in the truck.
Okay.
Chief for welfare check.
Okay.
Like, literally.
So let me ask you something. What would you want to happen today?
I really wanted to grab the rest of my stuff.
Which is what?
My TV's on the wall, but I can't grab it right now because
I got to
store it and shit.
Yeah, I was going to tell you. So I can't. I can only advise. Since it's a family thing, I know y'all broke up and all this other stuff. Y'all can do what you want, but because things are going on, it's just best.
That'd be one thing about living in them apartments. I remember I used to live in apartments. That'd be some drama out there, boy. You could just sit outside on your balcony, and there's gonna be something that go on. There's just so many different people out there, so many different personalities, so many cultures. Man, I don't like that apartment life. More privacy when you're in the house, man. Definitely.
If you go about your business, go about your ways. She said she wouldn't mind talking to you tomorrow. Y'all can reconvene tomorrow and do whatever it is. Now, whether that's true or not.
I've never had this happen to me in my life.
Right.
Not even an argument or a fight.
That's what she did say. She's like, for whatever reason.
Pull a gun on me, bro. I don't want to talk to her. I don't feel safe. She could be setting me up to kill me tomorrow.
Well, here's the deal. I'm going to run the gun and everything like that. And
he was hurt. You could hear it in his voice. He definitely wanted to drop a tear. He probably cried on the inside. He really cried on the inside.
You're good. Like I said, I run everything.
So, what does that mean for that?
So here's the deal. You say she never found your direction. She said she just pointed at you. But at the same time, she did feel threatened. So that's her word against your word, right? No one's hurt. No one's anything like that. It's not stolen gun or anything like that. This is your place of residence. So unless you say otherwise, that's why I asked you, what do you want to do? How you feel? If you just say, hey, I don't feel safe, whatever, and you can say that. I'm not trying to say anything about what you're saying is wrong. It's just I have to run everything down through the DA. All right, so the DA decides to say, hey, if you say, hey, I'm good, I'm just going to call it, I'm going to tell her, hey, she did fire it, but I tell her side. And it's one of these things where, hey, she fired because she was in fear for her life based off what y'all are going through.
But, sir, how she feel for her life when we wasn't even in the same room when she fired the shot? Like, literally, I'm in that room, she's in the living room. And
but if you think about it, I'm just telling you to think about it.
There's an apartment right above us.
No, I get it. But if let's say that she's by herself or somebody else, and someone you know who's going in, but if she's in fear for her life.
She crazy, bro. After this, don't go back. Don't go back. Just do the stuff through the courts and let it happen through there. Cause boy, she gonna take you out, man. She gonna take you out.
Correct. So we go based off what she says and you says, because I wasn't here. I'm just going based off what y'all saying. So I'll relay that to the DA and then we go from there.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I'm going to file those charges.
All right, give me 1 second. Yeah. So she shot up. So I was going to see if it went up because the neighbors is right there. So I don't know if it went up. So it probably went into the AC chute. So she did fire in the yeah, come on. Cause see, I was thinking about maybe deadly conduct or something like that. So that's yeah. So that's what I'm gonna see. Look.
To the 1300 block of Ipton.
We're out here working on it.
Okay.
So we'll clean it too. If whatever the case. So we were down on the other side.
No, I appreciate y'all coming. Yeah, because we didn't know. Let me see. I'm gonna show them where you shot. So, tell me one more time. So, where you were standing? So, you heard him and did what now? Kind of walk it through me one more time?
I heard him coming through the window, and I seen him hit the corner, and I was standing about right here.
Okay.
Kind of right here, and I shot. I did this.
So, were you aiming for him, or were you like trying to scare him?
I was really trying to scare him. I don't want to hurt the nigga.
So let me tell you. So, the reason why that is so important, because you got to hear me out before you go all into this crazy mode. But you're in the wrong. Right, because you just can't fire a weapon to scare somebody. So that's why, because God forbid that they sit there and whatever.
I know that just hurt her heart, though. Women don't want to never be told they were wrong now. I know that hurt her heart. You was wrong.
Somewhere or something like that, it hit somebody. Even though you tell me what's going on, you'll be going to jail for murder if you kill somebody based off this scenario. See what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So understand it. So I still got to run everything through the DA. All right, and the DA, I called him and tell him what happened, tell him exactly. That's why it's important to tell me how you were standing, where you were standing. And so you're saying you were just shooting just to scare him. It's one of those things. If you're on 911, then if you know he's inside it, I mean, your kids were here, then you lock yourself in a room.
How? He tried to keep down my front door.
I understand that, but at the same time, this is his place of residence, so he technically can't. Now, if you're telling me he pulled my hair, he beat the shit out of me, he hit me.
I wasn't trying to take that chance.
I get it.
I've been beaten before by a nigga his size.
I get it. I'm not telling you to do that. But I'm saying when you're on the phone and you do that and you have all this time to do exactly what you did, then you really can't be in fear for your life if you know he's coming in, unless he's charging at you. Does that make sense? And I tell everybody, especially what's going on right now, if we would have done something like that, imagine how, you see what I'm saying? We have to justify why we're pulling it. So same scenario that we're in, it's for a citizen that has a weapon. So, like I said, have you talked to people upstairs already?
Yeah, that's fine.
But there's no hole or nothing like that? Is what you...
They all were out here.
Okay. Because I think this is AC right here. That's the bad.
See, that's why you can't let your emotions get the best of you. But that could have been a tragic situation for somebody upstairs. What if it would have been some kids up there playing around the same? They hear that commotion going on down there. They listening through the floor. You know, kids do that. Shit, sometimes even grown people do that. Now you got a bullet coming through on you. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Come on now. You can't be shooting no gun in the air in no apartment. And you on the bottom floor? Come on now. Dang.
Is there any kids in there?
You might be going there just nothing's in there.
See that get a bit back, so a bad name. I hope all bit backs ain't acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Old boy must have hit the bottom. When you hit the bottom, that's when they act crazy like that, where they want to, you know what I'm saying, take you out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on now. Them big bikes get cracked. But y'all got to do better than that now.
Never went through?
No.
Oh, never? Okay. What were y'all's at, like, with the kids and all that?
I ain't gonna lie. I hate when I go to somebody's house and their kids' beds on the floor. Now they just coming straight from the outside, walking barefooted, go walk right on the bed. They ain't even have no sheet on them. You know what I'm saying? That besides the point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to like talk bad about her, but I just hate that in general, man. I hate seeing a mattress on the floor. It just looks so.
Everybody in my car.
So when this all happened,
Yeah,
it was just you and him.
Yeah, when she.
That's good. That's good. That's a good thing.
He hit the corner, like I said, he scared me because I had already went to go get it. When he hit that corner, I went to try.
So he was like right here. So you seen him though, but that's all okay.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
He was at the door 1 minute, and then the next minute he was in the house. He literally scared the shit out of me. Like we was already arguing. He said he was gonna kick down the door. So when he hit the.
See, you said he was trying to. Now you saying that he was saying he was gonna kick down the door. See, sometimes y'all be exaggerating that truth. Can't be doing that. That could be life and death for some people.
I asked him on several occasions to leave in a text message. I called 2-3 times for all y'all to get here. I was not trying to go for that. Like, I asked him to leave. Bro, just leave. We can figure this shit out later. Quit fucking with me. Leave me alone. Go. He kept coming, and when he came through that window, like I said, it scared the shit out of me. I ain't know what the fuck else to do.
Okay. Well, like I said, everything's gonna be relayed. Okay, I'm not here to try and put you in jail or nothing like that, but understand, Texas law is real hectic when it comes to with a firearm. Yeah.
I think that's just real crazy. Because if y'all ain't never have no physical altercations where he ever put his hands on you, why would you think the fire shot by this man? That's real kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't even no patterns that add up for you really like in fear for your life. But you trying to protect that TV so bad. So really, like all this was over a TV. It was already kind of looking a little ratchet in there, fellas. Make sure y'all be checking out how they be living, man. That will look kind of ratchet. Mattresses on the floor. You know, that's just crazy. Like, know your back hurting when you sleep.
Yeah, we all about having them, but it's how you take care of it and what you do with them when you fire them. So this is considered deadly conduct. Just firing a weapon in the person, even if you don't know who's back there, just finding a place where there's neighbors like this, it's a deadly conduct. So it's an arrestable offense. So like I said, I'm gonna run everything down. Just sit still for a minute, and then I'll get back to you. Okay?
It stopped, and you know, it didn't even. So you can see it didn't. It hit this bottom of this AC thing, and it just.
So yeah.
It's in the wall.
Okay.
All right. That was a good thing though, because man, that junk could have really went through and like, man, caused so much trauma for somebody else's family. Just because he don't hit the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So make sure, fellas, don't give it the whole thing. If you know you blessed like that, just give them the tip or whatever you're doing, man. Because when they get to that point right there, man, they ain't even thinking. They just ready to just end you, man.
All right. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. Smell, thank you. So, you know what? I don't even know why I didn't even look. I was looking over here. Okay. Just whatever you do, I'll be right back. Yeah, please. I need somebody. I ain't gonna put you on there, bro. I don't think they're gonna touch it now. I said, I don't think they're gonna touch it. I said, I'm not gonna tell you to stay right there. so I'm gonna run it by real quick.
And you walk in, you hear everybody upstairs. Like,
Yeah, but she said, so apparently, I mean, I need to go talk to them real quick, just to see what they say, just so I can say that I talked to them. How y'all doing, ladies? Y'all mind if I talk to y'all for a moment? Hey, real quick, so, not trying to take too much of your time. Did y'all see or hear anything? Well, who lives right here? You live right here?
my friend does.
Is she around?
You just missed her, like, when you all was pulling in, she was just leaving.
Okay. You don't know if anybody was in there when the commotion happened, when the firearm went off? You don't know?
Yeah, we was up here, we heard it, so we thought it was something over there. So.
But there was people in the living, like, they were inside.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I appreciate it. But you weren't here, huh?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so here's the deal. The thing is that based off everything that happened, it's still wrong for someone just to fire a gun just because.
Can I have a supervisor 16?
Well, that won't be my decision. And I know it. That's what I'm trying to explain to her. So that's why.
Because there will nobody take those kids. He ain't gonna take it. Well, I don't. Let me check.
No. You were one of the neighbors, and you know them as well. You know them.
We know of them.
Okay.
I'm praying that they just let her go, let her make it. I'm from Illinois, so I don't know how Texas law works. So I can't tell.
Yeah, I mean, it's considered deadly conduct. So even though you can't shoot a gun to scare somebody in Texas.
Yeah.
So pretty much you can't shoot a gun to scare somebody though. So pretty much if you're gonna shoot it, you gotta hit that person. Cause you can't just scare them. Ain't no warning shots. That's crazy. So it's pretty much telling you like either neutralize the threat or you're gonna go to jail for that warning shot. So don't be carrying in Texas if you ain't really about hitting somebody up.
So I can't even transfer my concealed here.
Now you have to take the class.
I know. I done looked into it.
So yeah, that's why we asked. I mean, even though it was a situation going on, it's if you're gonna shoot, you shoot to stop the threat, basically, not to scare somebody.
So he just said it.
That's the issue. But you still can't shoot somewhere. You gotta shoot at the person if you feel a threat. If it's that much that you're gonna shoot a gun, then you're gonna try to stop them. Not, hey, I'm gonna shoot this so you can run away the other way. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Thank you. Always, yes, ma'am. I like that. You know what? I'll tell you something. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from y'all. When I say y'all know what I mean. I appreciate. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So they ended up taking it. So who stays with the kids?
I'm gonna take my kids.
Okay. How many kids you got?
Right here too.
Okay.
The rest are my sisters.
Okay, so there's only 2 kids that live here right now currently?
Mine, yes,
okay. And anybody else? Because I saw a whole bunch of kids. I just want to make sure. Okay. So just stay here for right now because I don't know how she's going to take it. And so let me figure that shit out first. And then because the gun was used, I might have to take it. Yeah,
I'll figure.
So just give me a second, okay? She had an answer, but I'm going to get her already. Get this thing going. That's my for this month. Hey, sorry it took so long, but they did take it. They took aggravated assault. That's what's gonna happen tonight. Yeah, if anybody take your kids. So here's the deal. Because they're his also.
He's not on their birth certificate.
Why y'all like to play like that? Why y'all see you trying to do a trifecta because you finna go to jail? You don't want the man to get the kids. Come on now, why you talking about he ain't on the birth certificate? But I bet you want some support from that man. You can't be doing that when it's convenient for you. That's messed up, man. Let them kids go with that man. You finna go to jail.
But I can't. So here's what's gonna happen. So when something
Now
like
they're
that
your
happens,
kids.
not to me cut y'all off, nothing like that. It just you're the mom. If you say that's his kid and then he claims the kids, I don't have time. I can't look at a birth certificate. If that doesn't happen and he claims here kids, I can't have a shadow match between possible baby daddy and mother, right? Even though you're a whole mother, then the kids go with me. And they don't go with me, they go to CPS. So unless he says, hey,
let that man get them kids.
She can go with them, not to start no argument, then I'm okay with that. But that's how that works. Absolutely. So yes or no? Yes, you can, but I gotta be with you now. But I'm not gonna be inside with you. It's just I gotta make sure that you don't hurt yourself. Do stuff. I get it, Mama. You've been working with me. I've been trying. Yes, ma'am.
Did she just raise her hand like she was in school? Excuse me. Excuse me.
So because she knew who he was, it wasn't that he was a burglar. So the law. So actually, we were trying to get. Yes, because this is still his place of residence.
Nothing you say ain't gonna change it.
So you're telling me 3, she said 2, and also go by what he said, so I give that to the DA.
I'm gonna show it the photo.
You go straight to the left. You ain't gotta say
That's a
nothing.
big girl, though, man. Big bites get right.
First. But we're going on this side, It's shit right. Oh, hold on. All right. Put him on the back, please. Put him like you're praying. That'll be easier. Hold on, I'm gonna lock this. You good like that? They're not comfortable? I mean, as much as they can. All right.
I am the tiger.
Real quick.
Hey.
Have a seat, please. You good? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on. This one good. You get it from the bottom. All right. All right. I got you. I got your stuff. Got your money. Got everything. Let's get out of here. Well, like I said, I told him to leave, but like I said, you gotta kick him out. And I told him, hey, since everything's good, we're leaving, then you can go. He's like, yep, I'm gonna be gone right now. So, can you feel the AC?
34-year-old Latonia Sanders was arrested on 1 count of felony aggravated assault of a family member. Her bond was set at $10,000. If convicted, she could face anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison. As of today, March 1st, 2023, her fiancé has not been charged with anything.
All right.
Man, it's a couple things that just gotta be mandatory. When you have a baby with somebody, they should make it mandatory for you to get a DNA test. So that way you gotta sign the birth certificate. That way it'd be no problems when women get mad and then they be telling you you ain't the daddy because they know that's hurtful after you made a bond with this child. And if it ain't your child, it's best to know right then and there. Another thing, fellas, make sure you have your affairs in order, your credit straight, all that there. So that way you can be on the lease. It will never be, oh, I'm going to kick you out or none of that there. You know what I'm saying? But there was some real, big back activity. But till next time, yes, sir.